And so the Elshank's already left Earth orbit, and celestial being are already on the move. Rennie points out that the orbital ring around the planet, and Sebastian explains it's basically a big solar panel array, and it disperses the created energy through the 3 orbital elevators on the surface. And Mike is like, yep, still as impressive as when he first saw it. To think that human hands could build something like that. And then Scarlet says it's already been 2 full centuries since World War II, and humanity long since abandoned fossil fuels, turning the gauge to new energy sources. And the orbital ring and the elevators represent a culmination, but hardly the end of all that research. But all is not roses though, because while the system's great, those who control it in turn have got, more power and wealth than ever before in contrast to the rest of the world. And say nothing of the times that fighting breaks out because they want to control it themselves. Quite ironic for something that's meant to bring humanity to a better future. And to Richard, it showcases both the greatness and stupidity inherent to humans. Is that alright, fucking Sunsu? But yeah, the Elshank's got no energy. It's Kilhasium stores are getting lower and lower. If that doesn't change soon, then Ivora is worried that we'll get stranded. And they need some more, Romulan knows, but it takes a lot of advanced tech to get it, and the Gamorrean doesn't think Earth can handle that. Joe's pretty confident though. Earth made something as crazy good as that orbital ring, so they got the tech and the brainpower to pull that off. Getting their hands on some more fuel should be way easier than finding a legendary ninja, and the Romulan sure hope so. But with that done, Joe turns to Richard and asks what they'll be doing. He says, before we get to that, there's someone I'd like to introduce to you guys. Someone? Come on in, Ensign Burge. He's that Federation pilot Richard captured, right? I think so, yeah. Ensign Burge are working together with the UX site today. Yo, Pops, you serious? We're here risking our lives on this mission, remember? This guy's got no idea what he wants. He's going to do nothing but drag us down. Oh, don't be like that. He's given this a lot of thought. So you say, but if you can't bring yourself to trust me, then feel free to shoot me down. What? But if possible, I'd like to see for myself what Major Richard and Sire are trying to do. I'd like to find out what's truly right. That's what brought me here. What's truly right? Ensign Burge. And then the Sea Terahertz. Grathan isn't actually that familiar with this weird fleet that's shown up, but considering how suddenly they appeared in the Earth sphere, they must have warp capabilities like the boom. And Hazard deduces then that their military might also be significant. And that'd be a problem if they were to ally themselves with the Earthlings. So Hazard says it's pretty obvious. They make sure the Goodwill Ambassador never reaches their destination. Grathan sees it as a plan, and indeed he does. And then Hazard turns to Dog Tuck again, this guy, and preparations are already in order. The operation can begin as soon as he says the word. And then inwardly, those like, a fleet with technology to rival even the Boom army. If I play my cards right, they could be my ace in the hole against the Federation and the Boom. Because he's a shed. And so Shirin is talking to Marina. They're 12 hours away from the fleet. And while Marina could sleep till then, she wants to review some of the information so she can be all read up for the meeting. And then after a moment of silence, Shirin asks if Marina's fine getting involved with this. She's glad Marina was appointed as the ambassador. She's still worried. And she asks what Shirin means by that. And he's like, well, are you familiar with the Elshank? She heard the ships are in cahoots with Martian terrorists seeking to invade the Earth. And that's the official story, but Shirin doesn't buy it. What she sees are the schemes of the director of the Martian Development Bureau to seize the ship's technology and armaments for himself, because he's a slime ball. Marin asks if she thinks the same thing will happen with the outer space fleet, and she does. They're advanced enough they can travel the galaxy, so, the greedy eyes set upon it aren't just hazards. The Union, the AEU, the Human Reform League, and the others are all very interested in getting it, and they'll do anything to succeed. And as such, Shirin worries that Marina might get caught in the crossfire. And she wonders what the Federation was created for. It's like so much blood was spilled, and at the end of it all, peace had returned to Earth, but underneath, nothing has changed. Still the same power struggle as the various nations as before. And Shirin says, people don't change that easily, unfortunately. That's precisely why I want to serve as a guide for them, to help them find a way to change for the better, says Marina. It's my firm belief in time, said people will be capable of talking and understanding one another. But then the shuttle captain gets on the mic and says they're pinging unknown mobile suits on the approach. He says, please fasten your safety belts. it starts getting shot. And Shun's like, yep, knew this was going to happen. So here we are, Mission 7 of the Celestial Being Group, the Trailblazer. And so the shuttle's captain has no idea why they're shooting. Then there's an ambassador on board. And then a mysterious man says they're likely after the ambassador. Causing an international accident doesn't seem to be the attacker's concern. And so just as they're ready to shoot again, the man takes the flight wheel and dodges them out of the way. He goes, I have control. And with that done, yeah, I have control. Yeah, so he just grabbed the steering wheel, pulled it to dodge the shot, and then goes, I have control, because he's cool. And with that done, all that's left is where'd that shot come from? Gundam? Right on time, as always. 00 Riser, Setsuna FCA, engaging. He's the boy. Spraying his shit everywhere. Bakana! So, it's too strong. This is how one of the Gundams that changed the world is like. And then back aboard the shuttle. Is that Celestial Being? Easy there, no sudden moves. You're... Nothing personal, we're not letting you ladies meet up with that fleet. How can you? And will doing this bring you happiness? What? If you kill me, will you and your family... Shut your mouth. Alina. Whew, barely made it. Your attack's a no-go, so you decided to try the old-school assassination. Dedicated bunch we got here. Thank you for saving us, Mr. Oh, I'm no one important. Take care, miss. Wait! Obviously he doesn't. That man, assumed during the Catherine days, I'm sure of it. He's call sign Gene 1. Celestial Being. Even now they're still fighting against the world. Lock on, I brought your partner along. Thanks much. Thank you, Setsuna. Ah, feels good to be back. Gundam Dynamis, Locos Straton, sniping the target. Captain, another Gundam. Settle down, I'll back up here soon. Just hold on till then. Federation shuttle, do you read me? We'll deal with the enemy. Leave this area right away. Copy that. Okay, Mr. Terrorist, we need to start bracing yourselves. Attack! Attack! Got ourselves a little harrow, so it's blow everybody up, don't lose anybody. Just got two Gundams going in big. What you're doing will only ensure the world never changes. There's nothing to be gained from this battle, so I'll end it with my Gundam and all its power. And so... Setsuna's like good, he's Setsuna's Gundam guy, like he's a top tier unit, he's not the best but he's good, he's got Innovator. Yeah, and his Transam Burst gives plus 20 stats to us and minus 20 to the enemy, so that's good. And there's a secret tied to me to get a lot of bops, but we've got all the secrets, doesn't matter. Does this boy have the hit and away? He does have the hit and away because he's the snipe master. If only he could shoot for shit. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you, Hardo. I can to snipe down a target all the way across the stratosphere. That's who I am. You better remember it. And so he's Ryusei and all the good shit. He's everywhere. And he's Setsuna, but instead of close range, he's long range and just a little bit weaker. He's still good. And he'll be like rad in the back. More range damage, more accuracy, more range. His support bonus. Ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. GN pistol. Counterattack, counterattack. Alright. Yeah, he shoots you with his little guns. Yeah, duh, this dang guy. What a pilot. GN beam save. He doesn't even go Onega Gundam Ga anymore. He's just shit. I hate him. They really are as strong as advertised. If our backup would just get here, we... Ah, there they are. And now... What? Sorry, your backup's been dealt with. And here's the Ada. You had your whole plan figured out for a long while now. Impossible. Our operation couldn't have been leaked. It didn't, but that doesn't mean much when it's so predictable. So Sumeragi yet again. Ah, always got that keen eye for reading the enemy, eh? We've already received confirmation the ambassador shuttle's left the area in one piece. All troops, engage and destroy the remaining enemies as soon as possible. Roger. And we, the UX, will help you all the way through, Celestial Being. Time to jump into the fray. Ah, Daigon. And it's Ada. The Red Dankuga, you're also still up and about? Still? So to tell you, I keep a very clean face. No scandals or anything will ever push me into retiring. So she's a little resupply unit, she's good. Doesn't have much defenses going, it's more dodgy. And the Ptolemaeus is here, it's just... It's the old Shank, but more pilots and slightly better weapons. But it doesn't have much post-movement going on. Doesn't have any post-movement attacks. It sucks and stinks.
任務を遂行する。くそ、何やってんだ GN フィールド。悪いな。
遠慮はしません。これでチャンスフィンガー。
見えすいた手を。任務を遂行する。当たるつもりはない。反撃に出る。ここは俺の距離だ。くそ、あとは頼む。個人的な恨みは捨てた。しかし GN フィールドで俺たちは立ち止まるわけにはいかない。これからも反撃に出る。ここは俺の距離だ。俺の役目はここまでか。小さな問題は俺たちの手で刈り取る。近接戦闘に入る。くそー。
She's got a double image.
いけー。
For the repair. Looks like we're done, Setsuna. No, there's still more. Those units, they're from that group Intel mentioned, the Boom Army. And the official story is that their Mars-developed Fed mobile weapons. But Ada's correct. Those are the alien forces that chased the Elshank all the way to Earth. Aliens? What are aliens doing in cahoots with a bunch of terrorists? We'll discuss this later. The main problem now is we're very outnumbered. What's our approach? Ah, don't worry about that. Everything's well within expectations. What? That's... Data match. Those are friendlies, being led by the unknown ex-strikers. Good to see you there, Major Richard. Sorry to keep you waiting, Ada. Your schedule wasn't hurt too bad, yes? No, we called you in a hurry. I know what I was signing up for when I joined the UX. This mission is more important than my regular job. I read that cougar. That's the R-Die gun, right? Didn't expect that mech to be with the UX. Major, that's the Elshank and its forces with you, right? It is, yeah. Contrary to what the Fed's garbage announcement said, they're actually 100% on our side. Pleasure to meet you, fellows of the Celestial Being. We're also here to assist you in any way possible. And then, how's your handling of the Wingo? Manage it somewhat thanks to your data. Do you think suited to work as a pilot? Need strength when it comes to you, so you can handle yourself in battle. Yes, ma'am, I'll do my best, ma'am. Same as the other route. Not just the Red Dan Cougar. They're still being in their Gundam, the alien machines, even the WSO. Well, they're also willing to work together with an alleged outlaw organisation like the UX. Ensign Burge, please refrain from mulling during a mission. I know. I made a decision to be here, so I don't want to be a hindrance to anyone. But you money where your mouth is then. Show us how committed you are. Mind if I hand you operational command, Sumeragi? Copy that. All troops, shift your targets to the Boom Army and wipe them out. Setsu FCA. Roger. Get on out of fucking bullets, this shitty man who sucks. Boom Army is backing up an anti-Federation terrorist group? What's going on here? It's almost as if you've been lied to, my guy. The double music is good as hell.
次は敵の位置を確認した。反撃する。
He shoots him with his weird loadout. Enemy unit detected. Engages from Vector 138. They better not be thinking that Ptolemy's your average Gundam carrier. They're in for a surprise. Right, let's go and give it to them. GN field deployed. Ptolemy, battle stations. Can at least weather this storm.
GN フィールド展開。
GN
フィールド出力
Holding.
安定しています。
Dual power output. Still good.
敵の追跡バッチリです。反撃開始。ラッセル、プラン通りにお願い。
ミサイルのプレゼントだ。受け取れ。
Shoot a bunch of missiles there. She even anticipated the arrival of all the enemy groups. The lady's reputation as one of the best strategists in the biz is very well deserved. Sumaragi's fucking good at her job, even if she is an alcoholic. Really getting sick of finding another song with your books every goddamn day, Boom, are we? Just give us a sec, we'll shred this one too.
いつまでもザ・ブームの好きにやらせるかよ。ちょら
Damn. That's a whole lot of ones there on that screen. Wild. That's a bunch of alien drones you're up against, Lieutenant Yuki. Hold nothing back. Kick their butts. Kick their... Roger. Sebastian Yuki, going in. Engage.
ウィングルで敵の数を減らします。はあ。ざっとこんなもんね。
That's his poleaxe. Yeah, what's this move then? I don't know that you've ever seen his weakness. Oh no, it's his little knuckles, right? Yeah, it's his little shoulder things. That's the opposite of what I said. But that's fine. Hurricane!
私たちの使命のためにアブソリュートハリケーン
Absolute Hurricane! Shoot
そ
the
れじゃ
gun.
プラン通りにお願い。
任せとけ。
GN キャノンいつでもいけるです。
あいつは頼むぜ。
GN キャノン発射。
Fucking whammo. Fucking died. No signals left on radar. The enemy's been wiped out, it seems. Then we managed to stop their assassination. All troops back to your ships. Sure you don't want to say hi to Princess Marin or anything, Setsuna? I don't see the need for it. Ah, of course, of course. Internally, she's dumb as bricks. They're all them innovator powers, huh? And so here's Klaus. He's bringing us the news that the UX just got framed for the attack on Mariner's shuttle, thanks to the Martian peacekeeping forces recording us. A celestial being and the Elshenko fighting together against them. Nice. Shirin calls bullshit on it, saying that they're attacking terrorists in custody right now, that we could say otherwise. And Klaus like, not going to make any difference. He's certain the whole terrorist thing was backed by Hazard's Martian Development Bureau, with the enormous influence it holds with the Federation and all that jazz. And they make sure this goes the way they want. And he tells Shirin to watch herself out there, and signs off. In the meantime, Mariner's talking with the captured terrorists, and he says no one ordered them to attack her at all. They did so of their own volition. And trying to have talks with a bunch of unknown, suspicious aliens is unforgivable. And Mirren argues that what they're doing so to try and avoid unnecessary conflict is by seeking mutual understanding that we may find prosperity for both us and them. And he says, yeah, but the Scrugs though. The Scrugs killed my family, and I'm not going to entertain the idea of talking to aliens. And so Marina's like, oh jeez. Shirin asks where they got the intel on the aliens, the shuttle and all that jazz. And he says that was, yeah, he goes, it was Hazard's group that gave it to you, wasn't you? He's like, And basically, in other words, Shirin says that they were all pawns in his damn schemes. Marina and the terrorists don't understand, so Shirin explains. Whether the attack on their shuttle succeeded or not, it'd be a major terrorist act, however things played out. It will still enable the Martian peacekeeping forces to increase their activities under the pretext of suppressing terrorist groups. He says, what stories were you led to believe? That Marina was going to capitulate to the aliens? Sell Earth out? Whatever the case, she's not going to let Hazard have everything his way. She will find a way to turn the tables on him. Back on the Ptolemus. Felt Green Cessna lock on with drinks, but Cessna says he doesn't need any and asks for Sumeragi. Lock-on's just like, dang, he's a fucking idiot. Just, good grief. Milena says that she went to the El Shank. I keep, because I'm blind. I keep seeing El Shank as fish tank for some reason. But Lassie relays the news that the UX got framed for the attack, and it's bullshit. Meanwhile, over on the El Shank. So Joe's not happy to be labelled as the villain, but it's not like the UX and allies. What with all of them being outlaw groups can really go on TV and make an official announcement going, no, hey, we're not bad actually. If we try, it'll just be spun against us. Damien sees Hazard's fingerprints all over this. Everyone is dejected that Celestial Being got their name dragged in the mud as well. But Sumeragi says they're all used to being public enemies since they did that whole big terrorist thing 7 years ago. And Arnie's like, wow, 7 years. Been a long time since Elo Schoenberg first made his declaration of war to the entire world. And then the Federation got made and Celestial Beings still haven't eradicated conflict. That's when Tsubasa walks over right then, and now that she's seen Ada's face, she's like, wait, aren't you one of Japan's most popular idol singers? She's like, is that a problem? He's like, oh, not at all, but I'm really surprised that you live a double life as a mercenary pilot. And Arnie's like, wow, what the hell? First classical actors and now idol singers? Damn. Imagine the gasp of the rest of the world have caught wind of what the pilots of UX are really like. And then he's like, I don't know any actors here. And Saya says, I'm sorry, he's an idiot. Yeah, Lieutenant Nobakana. It's like, sorry, Richard did an act and he seriously believes our regular job is as actors because he's stupid. He's like, oh, is that it? And then he's like, it said that people aren't always what they seem. Does their agency and manager know about this other side of her? It's like, Arnie's just a pure little dude. And then, speaking of her manager, here's Johnny. And he decides that Ada's called off yet another gig and run off. Vladimir here at the top tells him that he's just taken some time off to relax and that she'll be back soon. Sure, Ada's always be back. The problem is that Ada's finally made it to the top. If she doesn't commit to it, then work will dry up. And then Vladimir's like, it's fine, just put a little pressure on the clients and get them to play ball. And then inwardly she's like, sorry Johnny. As much as she wants to, she can't tell him the truth about Ada now that he's lost the memories of his time as Team D. It's a weird thing to have happen to him, but alright, sure. And then his joke, this pisses me off. It took forever for us to get to Earth, and now we're all wanted men again? Wanted men? But I stayed with the army, Yeah, Ensign Burge, turns out you're a real sucker too. You let Pops there get inside your head, and now you've gone from a hotshot fed soldier to a big-time criminal. Hey, Joe! Can't really deny it when you put it like that. Still, I don't regret the choices I've made, because I'm finally fighting the way I always wanted. The way you wanted? I joined the army to protect the lives of others, but my idealised version of reality were two completely different things. I was never really sure what I was doing. Still, there's one thing I did figure out. There's some people in this world I could never tolerate. Arnie. So you can call me a sucker and laugh right in my face, that's fine. All I want to do is protect the lives of others from those that are too evil to be left alone. Well said. Looks like he's made of better stuff than you gave him credit for, Joe. Quiet, you. But that's the way you think. I reckon we can carry on fighting together. Joe, got a real good look at what you're all about. How committed you are. Guess now it's mine and the others' turn to do the same. Right, Arnie? Thanks, Joe. Alright, now that the bonding's all taken care of, how about we move on to our next mission? Sire, Ada, I'm gonna need you girls to do a bit of infiltration for this one. Infiltration? Us? Right, if possible, I'd like to ask Lieutenant Yuki and Rennie to help too. That's no problem, but where are we infiltrating exactly? That'd be that giant fleet from outer space. The Macross Frontier Fleet. Meanwhile, in said place, here's Alto. No up or down in space. All you do there is float. I told you there was no up in space. But what I want is to fly in a real sky. Fly even as I'm constantly being pulled down to Earth. And then Ozma, I'll say it again. You never know what might happen out in space. Danger could turn up at the drop of a hat. You ready for that? Of course. I mean, yes I am, Major Ozma. And then here's Monica. Look how nervous the Nugget is. Here's Ram. He's like, he was famous at the Kabuki theatre scene as a brilliant onagata, right? You can certainly see it in his stance, the way he presents himself. Everything, really. Onagata is where a man plays a woman in Kabuki. He's kind of... And then... Hot! I'm Alto Saotome, second-year student in Mahoshi Academy's pilot training school. And today, I take a vow to serve as part of the SMS. Alright then. As of this moment, you're officially enlisted into the SMS, maggot. Yes, sir. That's right. I will fly, even if my sky is one of battle. And that dude who said he was hot is Bobby. Bobby's red. Alto should be having his welcome aboard party right about now. I'm glad his dream of flying in a real sky is slowly being fulfilled. And if he can fly, could I do the same? Could I fulfill my dream of being a singer? Being able to lift everyone's spirits with my song just like Charlotte Gnome does? And then she starts singing IMO. But we don't get the song. It ain't playing. You can't pick it for anybody. Gunfight and a focus. Beautiful.